All right. I was going off earlier about being your own guru. So here's the other thing. This whole energy recently has come to me, and yes, it's no news to anyone. Authenticity. Authenticity is the vibe now. There's literally people out there with checklists on how to be authentic. But I feel like being authentic, I feel like that's the name of the game. I feel like that's the purpose for this journey. I feel like no matter what our dharma is, it is a direct reflection of who we are and our relationship with ourself. So I was watching a gal's video on people having a hard time connecting with their higher self, and basically the rate limiting step is always you. Do you love yourself enough? And then earlier today I was going through some stuff in my mind. The notion of approval. Do you love yourself? Every part of yourself, even the seemingly unlovable parts of yourself. And we're not going into some dark, disparaging hallway about gruesome things. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you and your inherent humanness. Do you love yourself fully and completely? Because right now at this moment in time, authenticity is living from your center out. It means you go out into the world just as you are. And you have this force field of energy around you that is yourself. Because when you're completely being yourself and you're not worried about perceived judgments, and remember, we've talked about judgments before. If we're perceiving judgments, then we're judging ourselves. And if we're judging others, we're judging ourselves, because everything always comes back to us, because we build everything from here out. And I do feel that sometimes the lessons that take the longest time, that's when I check in with my higher guidance. And I'm like, okay, what is it about this lesson that is taking me so long? And this is what came up for me today. Approval. Do I approve of myself? By my own standards, not by the outside world standards. I went to my son's swim lesson yesterday, and I realized that I was wearing the exact same outfit that I've worn for at least 2 swim seasons in a row. And at first, I wanted to judge myself, but then I decided not to. Because the moment that we stop judging ourselves, we give ourselves permission to not judge others and not be judged by others, because everything starts with us. So where in your life are you seeking approval, and how can you give that to yourself?